Hey guys, I am still sick. I am really hoping that this stupid cold is on its way out because I have not read anything in almost a week, but I wanted to come on here and let you guys know of a little update. Most of you probably already know that I have my own personal Twitter and Instagram accounts that is under Curse Reader. Coming 2019 and actually starting now, I kind of gotten to a point in my life where I just have really stopped caring what other people think. And with everything that had happened this year and in the past, I wanted to do a fresh start. So I got with a couple of friends of mine that I know online and came up with a new name for my account. So now I am under those at Book Stack Life, because that's basically what I was doing on that account anyway, especially on Instagram. I was just giving you like a picture of the stacked books that I was reading for that week, and then I'd post like stuff from us going to Disney and stuff as well. But then I wouldn't post any more books until I was done with that stack, and I would give you a new stack. Well, one of the major reasons why I am updating that account, those two accounts, is for the fact that being almost 40 years old and married and having two kids and being a full-time book reviewer for almost 10 years, I just kind of really just realized, especially lately with everything that we were going through with my mom's cancer and Andy being diagnosed with diabetes and everything that's really going on with my life, I just kind of gotten to the point where I realized that it doesn't matter what other people post about me. If they want to post pictures of me with my wheelchair full of books from book events and swag and my kids sleeping, go for it. At this point, I don't really care anymore. The haters can say under their breath, wheelchairs are made for sitting in. They can criticize me and my site and everything that I do. And in the end, guess what? It doesn't matter anymore, because I know the truth. I know that I have never once sold an ARC on eBay. I know that I have never sold an ebook to somebody else. I know that wheelchair, regardless if I am sitting my almost 300-pound ass in it or I am pushing it in front of me, that wheelchairs and walkers and crutches and canes and whatever else is out there are used for people with disabilities how it works for them. So for me, in that situation, pushing a wheelchair works for me. Being almost 300 pounds, there was no way that my 14-year-old daughter could push me on that carpet. There's no way. And trust me, I paid for it. I paid for it dearly. I think we had gone through maybe 2 full tubes of Bengay by the time that I was done with that event. It is not fun. It is not fun at all. But in the long run, I think it's really good that I have come to this, I guess, revelation or realization that it doesn't matter anymore. It just doesn't. Because people are going to say whatever they want to say. They're going to do what they want to do. And no matter what you say or do, it's not going to change anybody's mind. So I know, my family knows, and those that are closest to me know the truth. And that's all that really matters. And it doesn't really matter what anybody else thinks. So, if publishers decide that they don't want to approve us even for EARCs and they don't want to send us books, guess what? That's their prerogative. That's fine. I don't have any qualms about that. I have got, I think, where's my totes? I think I've got about 8 totes of books over here of TBR that I have not gone through. I am officially on a book buying ban right now. I am not allowed to buy any more books. I actually have my last shipment from Book Outlet coming because awesome Anna Reese here decided that she was addicted to the Elsewhere series. And she really wanted those, so she was so excited that they were on Book Outlet. So those are coming in. I grabbed me a copy of The Mortal Coil, because I have book 2 to review.
I'm right beside her.
Shh. And a few other books that were on there that were really cheap so I could get the free shipping. And other than Owlcrate, that is the only thing that I will be getting, other than books from maybe the used bookstore on occasion. But other than that, I'm not buying any more books right now, just for the fact that I really do need to get through all of my massive hoard of TBR. Why they put nasal decongestant in nighttime stuff is beyond me, because then everything just starts to run, and it's a horrible, horrible mess. Just a horrible mess. But from here on out, things are going to change. For my own personal accounts, I'll be sharing stuff on there. I'll probably be posting books that I'm getting rid of again. On the Cross Review site, not much is really going to change there. We're going to be still doing our monthly ARC giveaways that we just started, so make sure to check that out. It's pinned to Twitter. You can also enter, there's different ARCs on 2 different spots. There's a couple on Twitter, and then there's a couple on Instagram. Depending on how those go this month will depend on if we keep doing it that way or if we do it slightly different. Oh my goodness. If I could breathe, I'd be a much happier person. But yeah, so also other things that are going to be posting on my own personal accounts, which is, again, is at Bookstack, so STACK Life, LIFE. It's Bookstack Life. I thought that was really ingenious. Everybody seems to, for my inner circle, everybody seems to really like what I came up with. I'm actually going to also be posting stuff on there about me attempting to stick with it and get some of this weight off. Being sick, I've actually gained like 5 pounds. You would think eating nothing but soup and water, and I think I've had maybe 2 cans of soda in the past week or so. Actually, no, I probably had more than that. You would think that I would have lost something, but apparently that is not the case. Oh my God. So I am really, really, really going to stick with it this time and get some of this weight off, because we are hoping to go to ALA again next year, which this time it's in DC, and we've never actually been there. So just like this year when we got to go to New Orleans, we might be getting to go to DC.
I know I really want to do.
Shh. And everybody's really excited. So I'm really, really hoping that by the time that that comes around in the end of June, that hopefully I have lost enough weight that I can either switch over to a small, like one of those small walker things that's on wheels that has a seat on it, or go down to a smaller wheelchair. Because I really, really, or hope maybe by that time I just may not have the wheelchair at all, which that would be the goal. Like, the true goal is to not have to use it at all. I mean, it would be nice to be able to walk around and not feel like you just ran a marathon, because at this point right now, with my 2 bad ankles, my left ankle, if you don't know, I fractured it a couple years ago, and I ended up not being able to walk for 6 months. And now anytime that I walk for a long period of time, it swells and the whole inside of it turns black and blue, and there's nothing you can do about it, unfortunately, other than just stay off of it. And of course that's not remotely possible with kids. That's just not going to happen. So I'm hoping that if I lose a lot of this weight and I get back into maybe the upper hundreds or so, that hopefully I can walk a little bit more without it wanting to die. But other stuff that's going to be going on is I'm going to start doing more book tags. I haven't really done any book tags, and I really enjoy watching those, so I'm really excited to do some of those on my own. More than likely, some of this stuff won't happen for any of these accounts until closer to 2019. or at least until this stupid cold decides to go away. I haven't read anything. I know I said it before, but I haven't read anything in like a week, and it's killing me. Like, this book is just sitting here because this is the one that I was supposed to be starting before this cold took over, and it's like, it stares at me and it's like, read me. And I'm like, I can't concentrate on anything. I tried to read yesterday, and all I did was end up falling asleep. So tomorrow will be my first official day out of the house. I did go to the grocery store today, because we were out of a bunch of stuff, so I grabbed that. But being out of the house for a lengthy amount of time, I'll be out tomorrow because the girls have a dentist appointment. So
Yeah.
and then tomorrow night is book club. If you are local to or near Winter Haven, Florida, like I am, we're near Winter Haven. The Winter Haven Public Library has a young adult book club that is open to all ages, and you guys can come and discuss the book. We are currently reading and going to be discussing A Court of Thorns and Roses, so I'm really excited. I love that book. I got really lucky because I didn't have to reread it because I've already read that book, but yeah. And I don't know, I think this is really going to... I know it's lifting my spirits, because with everything that's been happening, not in just my own personal life, but, you know, around the world, there's just so much crap going on right now. And, you know, like with Kavanaugh and all this other stuff going on. And it's like, I don't know about you guys, but it is totally time, at least for me, to just tell the haters to shove it. You can do what you want. I can't stop you. But I'm going to do what I want, and I'm not going to care about what you think, because I'm done. I do not need your approval to validate my choices and what I do. So guess what? I know what I do. This is what I'm going to do. And if you don't like it, that's your problem. It's not mine. Because I'm too old for this drama, little kid bullcrap, you know? I'm not 16. I'm not 5. I'm not on the playground. You did not steal my purple crown that I wanted to use. You know, I'm an adult, and it's kind of time to start to act like one, basically, and get off my butt and get this weight off and get my pictures taken for my Instagram, for all the different accounts, and get these books read and do all the social media stuff, and really just kind of stop letting all this negativity get to me, because it's not worth it. It's totally not worth it. I know that a lot of you guys already know, but like back in 2009, I tried to commit suicide, and I survived by the help of people turning it into the police department, and that was a very dark time in my life. And that is not an area in my life that I ever want to go to again. And I know that if I would stay on the path that I was on earlier this month and last month, and basically this entire year, that I was inching ever closer to that same state of mind. So I am glad that other things have happened to basically get me to pull my head out of my ass and just basically tell the haters to go to hell. And that's about it, you know? Because regardless on what they say, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whatsoever anymore. And it's so uplifting to realize that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter. I know in the past, every couple of months or so, I would go on to a friend's account and look and search myself on Twitter so that we could go through and report all these different posts that had been done. And it's like, now that I'm not doing it anymore, and I'm not focusing on follower count and stats and all this stuff, it's like a ton of bricks has been completely lifted off my shoulders. Well, this video is starting to get towards the 15-minute count that I have for here, so I'm going to go. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.